Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the most important purpose of education. Okay, we all know that education is most important for many reasons. So what is education actually? Education is not just about learning the subject like English, mathematics and also science. But education also is the process of facilitating learning, acquisition of knowledge, habit, values, skills and also belief. Education method include in teaching, storytelling, training, discussion, also directed research. And education can take and education can divide by two, which is formal and informal. So I will pass to the next candidate to elaborate more about her opinion for purpose of education.
Okay, I think that education, the purpose of education, one of it is enable someone to have a higher income. So by having education, the person will have a better resume, which making them being accepted to a higher income job. So other than that, by having a higher income, they can use the money to take care of their family and spending on the kids' necessity. Having a higher education also, what contributes more into this point is that compared to people who just leaving education at a low level, such as just as a high school graduate, as an example, these type of people have a difficulty to apply to a certain job because the job itself has a high set of level to those who can apply. So people who have a better education can apply to this job that offers high income, such as doctors and engineers. So I think that's all from me. So what do you guys think?
Okay, from my opinion, I think the most important purpose of education is to produce people with good character, because with education, people can evaluate whether their action is right or wrong, and they can know about manner and discipline. And I want to give a little bit of example, like in school, this can be learned and nurtured into themselves, because in school, teachers teach the student to become disciplined. For instance, come early to school, send their assignment or send their homework on time, and also stand in line at the assembly. Next, student also can develop themselves into a better person, because they will continue this kind of habit for the rest of their life, and they also will use this habit when they are at home or at work. Then with education, they also will become a open-minded person, such as they will become more tolerant and responsible for everything. Okay, to sum up, education is a very important factor in developing the good character in people. What do you think about education, Aisha Farhana?
I still I'm quite agree with you, Tun, but I still think that the most important purpose of education is to unite the people of a country. This is because, in my opinion, most people that have a chance and got to have an education will obviously continue their studies at higher level, while the most uneducated one will just remain at their place, doing the same things over and over again without doing any change or progress. So I think this will prevent the people of a country from uniting. So other than that, I also think that when people rich of knowledge, they will obviously has various of ideas of how to develop a country into a better one. But I think this uneducated one will just eject them or not supporting them as they are lack of knowledge and they are not exposed of how developing a country can be a better in the future. So I I still think that unites the people is the main purpose of education. So what say you, Aisha Rahman?
Thank you, Aisha Farhana. But for my opinion, I think that education is contribute to the progress and development of the country. It's because it like a model role in the development. If one country if all the people in that country are educated, because they can know better the economic principle and rules, then they can think about that easily. So they can help in the development of the country. And education also can help themselves out of poverty. So like if they get the education, they can able to to get a better job like a government or private than just a labor job. So with the skills and also experience they have, they can help in the developing the country. Uh, there is a huge difference between the uneducated person and educated person because uneducated person can show their skills and they can even invent a new idea for better than educated person. So as we know that the agriculture plays a very important role in development of the country. So for us, like us, we learn about the agriculture, so we can perform better in agriculture field. And we can perform better in the agriculture field, and we can invent the new ideas that can improve the rate of agriculture and quality. So this uh, we have the advantages whereas we can solve all the problem in the field of the agriculture. So I think that education contribute to the progress and development of the country. So what you guys think?
Okay, I think that I'm quite agree with you, but I'm here to disagree about Najwatun's point, which uh, education produces people with good character. For me, education can also do that, but having education means going to school and universities and stuff. So people will meet a lot of friends, and some of it may meet the wrong type of friends, which causing them, instead of having good character, will causing them not focusing in their studies and uh, joining things that are not good for them. So I still do think that the most important purpose of education is my point, which is enabling people to have a better income. And having better income can also leads to continuity in life other than can leads to continuity in life as they can survive. Okay, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I quite agree with Amalia point, which is education enable one to earn more income because the higher we study, the higher we get educated, the higher the position in the job we get. So it can earn more income than the uneducated person.
Yes, I also agree with Maya's point, as I think, like Aisha said just now, uh, the higher level we study, the higher the higher grade like we got, like for example, some may got master and some may got PhD, but obviously the PhD person will get a better income in the future. So
I think Maya points and Aisha point is kind of linking together because when someone have a great education or higher education, they can earn more income, and this also just not benefit uh, to one person. It also benefit the country by increasing the country's growth rate.
So we all collectively agree that having a higher income can lead having a higher having a good education. One of the important purpose is enabling someone to have a higher income. So here we conclude that we choose having a higher income as one of the most important purpose of education. Believe it or not, we can't deny that money does not take an important part of our life. So by having more money, like Najwatin said earlier, that can lead to unity of the country as well because it can increase our growth rate and people can use the money to donate and stuff. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.